Hi, and welcome back to the channel. This is actually our shop's 1971 Mercedes-Benz 220. We bought it to clean up a little bit, and our plan is to put it on Bring a Trailer, but it's for sure for sale as it sits right now. Beautiful car, manual transmission, 4-cylinder gas, runs and drives even better than it looks, and it looks amazing. So here we are. Here's the underside before. If you'll pay attention to those floors, the floors are black. There's some very light surface rust. There's no rot. There's a little spot under the battery where the battery at some point has leaked. There's a little rust under the battery tray, but nothing major. That's the only spot on the whole car. And here we are shooting the Cosmoline off here, straight over the fuel lines. And it just comes up perfect. We're going to hit some zinc spots here in a minute. Zinc coated metal, and it just shines like it's brand new. The Cosmoline has definitely done its job. But now with these cars not being driven every day, it's so good to get that stuff off there. Makes them easier to work on and just easier to deal with. Like once it's clean like this, it's going to stay clean because the car is only going to be driven in fair weather at this point. So yeah, you can see the floor is now, if you hang out to the end of the video, you're going to see the entire floor of this car is basically shiny white. It all comes up perfect. But yeah, I mean, look at it, just making light work of that Cosmoline on those fuel lines there. I've watched a bunch of this, and I could always watch this. I can just watch this forever. This is some of my favorite stuff right here, where it's just removing that 50-year-old Cosmoline over, especially once it's on a light color car, it really pops. This is inside the transmission tunnel here. You can see that slot at the bottom of in the middle of the screen there. For different engine and transmission configurations, they can move that cross member back and forth in that slot. But again, this is a super nice car, and now it's going to be spotless underneath for the next owner. I will post, once we get it up on Bring a Trailer, I'll post some links to it. And like I said, we've done this a bunch at this point, but I never tire of watching an old car come to life like this. You have that old, there's 50 years of crap right there, and it's disappearing and exposing of like new, well protected car. And if you remember what the underside looked like before, it was all black, and now the underside of the car looks brand new. It actually looks probably better than a US spec car would have ever looked. So yeah, I'm flashing back here to the before, and then there's the after. It really makes that aluminum pop. Here's some close-ups of the after. Actually, that's a little bit, we're kind of halfway there. It's just showing you that it doesn't just wipe off. It'd be hard to get this stuff off. Basically impossible to get it off like we're getting it off without the dry ice cleaning method. But yeah, there you go. I mean, the floor is almost shiny. It's so clean. And again, no chemicals, no scraping, no damage. Removes the dirt and nothing else. Here we go for one last pass of the after. Look, I mean, everything. The zinc bolts on that sway bar end links are popping. The bell housing there looks brand new. Obviously, you know, you saw there in the spots, there were some spots where the undercoating has come off and there's some light surface rust on the metal of the car, but this is a super solid car. And it's had tons of money spent on it. We have all the receipts for the past, I think 20, no, more than that, 30 plus years. This car shows 29,000 miles on the odometer. It truly is an incredible car. I've been doing this I've been in the car business for a long time, going on, 17, 18 years. And it's hard to find 50-year-old cars like this. If I didn't have two little kids, this would be my daily driver. I love it. So yeah, look at the wheel wells. I mean, they're just, I can't say it enough, but everything just came out so good on this car. And if you have any questions or are interested in the car, feel free to reach out, leave a comment, like, subscribe, and yeah, we'll see you in the next one.